What is up, my lovely strangers? We're back on the island. Okay, so last episode is we just did the basics, just made a decent platform, got a sieve done, growing some trees, getting some stuff. I've done a little bit of off-camera work, but not a lot. I just made that platform a little bit thicker. Just so, well, now it's nighttime, I should actually go quick and fix this. Let's get a Quake Pro. I'm not cool enough to play in Quake Pro, I just use it for intros because it's dummy thick. Alright, so, dang it, I was holding shift. How do I keep forgetting how to use, and then I broke it, so then now I gotta mine the whole thing. Alright, let's make this platform a little bit bigger, and, ooh, what biome is this? This is a savanna biome. You know, that kind of sucks a little bit. Not really, I guess it's not too bad. Because I do have rain over there. I guess I do have the opportunity to have bunnies, which is nice, I guess. I think... oh, crap. I think bunnies spawn in Savannah. I kind of stopped playing around that update of all the... oh, that was a loot box that I'm never going to get. That's a bummer. There is loot boxes in this, too, so... you see those, that's what those are. So the loot boxes are pretty much just cosmetic. They just give you just different random player heads that look cool. Some of the earlier ones give you some seeds and some nuggets, just so like it speeds up a little bit faster. But so today I had an online interview for, since I'm like a software engineer. Whoop, well, I just died. I just teleport home. A little bit cheap. I don't feel like losing all my stuff yet, but I have a interview because I'm in college for software engineering, just computer programming, computer science in general. But I had a interview today while we were waiting on the mobs. But it was an online interview where I just record myself, and then I look for, like, they're also recorded and they ask me questions. But none of the interview is like in person. Like I'm just recording myself answering their questions, which I thought was like kind of weird. I've never had that experience before. I just felt kind of awkward. It's just two zombies. Bummer. But I'm just recording myself talking about their interview questions. It was just weird. I don't know. It's a new experience. I never heard of that before. It's just an interview that's like, I've had phone call interviews and like Zoom interviews before, but I've never had one that's non-synchronized. And it feels weird. Like, it's less stress. I kind of like it, but it was a new experience, so I was like a little bit awkward at it. I'm like, trying to answer all those questions. This is the typical interview questions. Are you a good person? Obviously I said no. Just kidding. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. Nothing else as interesting really happened. I mean, one of my classes I forgot to read the work because they didn't post it where they normally do. They posted it like on the calendar rather than like assignments. Which, I mean, it wasn't necessarily an assignment, but we were supposed to read it. Like, we weren't handing in anything for it. So during the class discussion, I was like just super confused on what the heck they were talking about. It felt weird because it's like, it's a ethics class for computer science where we're just talking about different like apps and how we would build them ethically and what's wrong with Facebook, everything pretty much. Daddy Zuck, please don't kill me. They just ask you a bunch of like ethical questions and start teaching you virtue ethics and how it applies to like computer science in general, like making apps. That's a bummer, my axe just broke. I do not need zombies right now. I'm kind of mad that I'm only getting zombies, but it's a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, it's just like a virtue ethics class was my topic today of what I needed to talk about in a small group. At least like I kind of understand what that is. It's like the virtues and vices. So it wasn't something like insanely difficult for me to just kind of come up on the side, but I just completely didn't read. And it's a lot of reading too is what they assign for these classes. It's like probably getting hit from both sides. Probably like 50 pages. Oh, finally a skeleton. But it kind of sucks, to be honest, because it's all of this reading and then you don't get much from it. It's just like a short 20 or a 50-minute class discussion. Bummer. And I have to be like starving to death here. But yeah, it's just like a short, like 50-minute discussion where it's in the class, but I don't know. I just kind of find it a little bit weird. I need a skeleton. I don't know how to say skeleton. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like the ethics course is probably a good thing to have for people who are developing software, the pretty much world right now, to make ethical decisions. Believe it or not, some computer science people are not ethical. It's weird. It's almost like 80% of us have mild autism, but you know, ethical decisions, they're not worth it. It's not necessary to life. Probably grow some trees. I should probably make that platform bigger, but I don't know. It's kind of like a catch-22. Okay, we got 2. I'm gonna eat my apples, and I am going to go in. Bummer. Why? I forget that, like, wooden axes is the best weapon I can craft right now, but since they have such low durability, that it's just, it kind of sucks. Okay, finally, we got some bones. We can plant some grass. Here we go. Seeds. Come on, I only got 3 chances. I'm gonna maximize my chances here by moving my chest. Because I only have 1 more bone meal. And I'm gonna wait for that to grow. This is moderately stressful. Okay, we got 1 more spider, but what I really need now is a skeleton. I should modify my platform a little bit too, but eventually I will implement a mob spawner. Sorry for all this waiting here. It spawned on the wrong side of things. It's not what I wanted to spawn. Might be able to make a bed too. Did the first one despawn? Bummer. The one despawned and the other one just spawned close. It kind of sucks. Alright, we got 3 string. 4 string, we can make some wool, and then we can get a bed if we get, what, 8 more string after that? Oh, here we go. Hope for the best. That's a bummer. Alright, we gotta wait for more bones. I will cut into the next day. I feel cheated. So I feel cheated because Tree Feller did not work, and it happened to be on one of these large trees. Which, like, now I'm kind of understanding why, because it was probably more than an axe worth of wood. And I doubt it's gonna work now. Yeah, it's too late. But you know, that really saddens me because now I have to chop down this massive tree by myself. And now it's almost nighttime, so I gotta do it quick because mobs are gonna spawn soon. And I think they can still spawn on leaves. Maybe they can't. It's been so long since I've, like, religiously played this game, so I don't know all of the mechanics anymore. Like, I know some of them, but they might have changed, so kind of makes it difficult. I don't think they can spawn on these, but it's quite possible they can. So, we're just gonna mine through it, I guess. Oh, now it works? It wanted to kill me? I can't win at all. Well, now that it's nighttime, I guess I'm already recording. So I had also another interview for a different company. This company was based in Virginia, which like, okay, cool. And they asked me like in the interview process is like, am I willing to relocate? And I'm like, I'm not entirely sure if I like want to move all the way across the country. Like I feel like it wouldn't be too bad. But then I was looking at apartments by there and they're all just like really expensive. Like probably not to like the whole entire country's stake, but 100 or 1,900 for a studio apartment in North Virginia. It's kind of by like Washington D.C. So yeah, it is more pricey. But just a studio apartment is just so expensive there, especially how like I'm only paying $625 for my studio, and it's I think like I was looking at the square footage, is like this is more spacious as well. Like of course like I'd be in a nice building. All the views and pictures and everything they were showing were really nice. But yet then again it's just like, well, I'm gonna be paying 3 times as much as I'm right now. I'm getting less space. Like I would have a nicer job, but I don't know if they could pay me enough to live there. Because if you go by like the 1/3 rule, is they would have to pay me $35 an hour, 40 hours a week. And I don't think I'm going to be getting that as an intern, like $78,000 a year. That is a lot of money to give to an intern. They want me to relocate down to Virginia, so I don't know if I would relocate. Like, it would be cool and all. If they could pay me enough, yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I don't think they can. I made a spider little trap there, so the spiders don't hop over, but I don't think they're gonna pay an intern. Like, I did check them out, like, on Glassdoor, too. Is, like, their lower-end software engineers, it didn't specify intern. They would be getting, what, like, $80,000 a year, which, like, that would be enough to, like, live in one of those apartments that's decently close. But I don't think they would pay their interns the same amount as, like, their normal engineers. Like, I would only be working there for, like, a couple months. Like I think it like standard internship's like 3 months, so I wouldn't be working there for very much. See if I can craft an axe before I get bamboozled. Oh crap! Shoot. Of course I'm stuck in the cobweb. And of course there's my second loot box already fell in. It's a bummer. My second loot box already fell back in the hole. Kinda sucks. Dude, there's not a zombie behind me. Oh, I see skeletons. That's good. Man, I can't win my loot boxes. I keep losing them. I kinda want one to just show you what they're all about. Yeah. The apartments there are just so expensive. I'm from a cheaper state and in a rural area. I'm northern, so I'm not used to like spending a lot of money. But yet then again, it's like I'm paying that much for a studio apartment. They have to make it worth my while if I'm gonna move across the country just for a job over the summer. Plus, too, I would have to like negotiate only a 3 months lease, and typically when you do that, is they're gonna want more money from you because, well, since you're only gonna temporarily be there, you're preventing them from a greater opportunity. So it does make sense that you would have to pay more to live in an apartment for less time. But it just kind of sucks because it's. Oh, this creeper exploded. But oop. Yeah. Dang, I'm just gonna keep on dying, guys. I did have keep inventory on because of other players on the server complaining because every time they'd fall into the void, they'd lose it. I could probably turn it off for myself here, but I am playing the server with multiple people, and I guess they probably wouldn't like it too much if I changed the rules on them randomly. This is a nice bow. Too bad I already shot all the arrows. I'm gonna eat something here. Maybe top off with rotten flesh and then... Dang it. I guess rotten flesh is always a gamble, but... Dang it, it did it again. It's not a 100% guarantee that it refuels you that. I don't even know what I'm asking, to be honest. I'm pretty sure hunger's not a 100% thing. See, I don't want to die, but I want to kill all those skeletons because... Let me make an actual sword so I can get the AoE effect. This is the most intense portion of this map. Alright, so attract them all over here. Maybe get them to shoot each other. Make them start a skeleton war. I'm gonna have bones for... Oh! First loot box. Okay, I'm gonna eat an apple here. That is a lot of monsters on my island. I gotta hope none of them get aggroed on me. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, how many arrows did I get? Maybe I can pick some off. Okay, we got one. Oh, I'm almost dead. Okay. I'm gonna surely die if I go over there. So maybe I should wait till day so that... Oh, I got a rare loot box. Let's open this bad boy up. Hopefully there's some food. Nope, it's just a TV. I guess I can wear it. At least I look cool. As soon as I get shot by a skeleton, I'm gonna die. I have no food. These are gonna poison me 100%, right? I'm at half a heart, so it doesn't matter. It's gonna waste all of my saturation anyways. But at least now I'm at full hunger. I gained half a heart from that. Like, not to like totally flex, but... Yeah, I'm doomed. Maybe get close enough and... Yep, that's about what I expected. Shoot. Craptastic. Craptastic. I just have to get the creeper out of here. I could just knock him off, but yeah, at least I killed it. Alright. Okay, now we have 5 bones. That's probably good enough. Ooh, we do have enough string for... no, we're 1 short for a bed, aren't we? No, we have way more than enough for a bed. Okay, I can finally set my spawn point to here now. Yeah, but I guess back in the Virginia topic is... I don't know. It seems like it would be cool to be able to, like, move to someplace new or exotic. I know Virginia is probably not the most exotic place to go, but, like, actually go someplace for a internship instead of just doing, like, a remote job where I'm just living at my apartment in the middle of no place. Just kill it for fun. But, you know, I'm just kind of in the market to get something fresh and new. I'm gonna wait till that makes a 5 pattern. But it could be interesting to, like, move out, but, you know, also, I don't know. Do I really want to live in Virginia? I'm just applying to, like, a billion places, because I want a cool job. Something in my field that I'm working for. Oh, great, we got a seed. Okay. This is some pro gamer moves. Put some water down. Bummer. I always forget about the waterlog thing. Not to destroy anything else. So, get some grain in here. Let's move this close. The wheat's like gonna be kind of good because it's like a new food source. But mostly I just need a crap ton of seeds. I'm gonna risk my grass for this. I'm gonna put the chest back. Just to protect my one piece of grass. Just so it doesn't get trampled. And then I'm gonna plant the rest of my seeds. I had to do some off-camera collecting of wood. So we got that going for us. But, yeah, I guess it's just now a waiting game. The beginning of this is pretty much just wait constantly for seeds. And then now, since I made it so I can't do any more trees at the moment, I'll just have to wait, but I'll catch ya when I have the stuff. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the shoulder. Alright. Alright, it's time to get our first dirt. First extra dirt, because I got 12 seeds. So then it's just 8 seeds around. Now we got 2 moss blocks. Witnessing history right now. Okay, now we have an extra piece of dirt, and we can make this a little bit faster. Okay, now we can plant more seeds. Alright, so that's probably enough for this episode. Just going to quick. Alright, so that's episode 2 done. Like, subscribe, dislike, unsubscribe, do what you want, you have free will. If you want to check out another video or not, they're gonna both be up here. One's probably gonna be last video, and the other one's might be like my raft video. I do have a lot of videos on this channel, but they're old, so don't judge me. It's been a while since I've really uploaded any Minecraft videos. Like, I uploaded one yesterday, but the one before that's from 6 years ago, so if you do find that one, keep in mind that is me 6 years ago, so I'm not even 18 yet in that, so keep that in mind. Don't judge me too hardcore. Alright. Bye.